or actually right now I do it like every week pretty much. I'll add some more hay into it just because it's so hard to keep up with, but through time I figured eventually the ground will get soft enough and get fertile enough where it would need less and less, and also I'm going to build it higher and higher as we go. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yeah, I just wanted to show you some of the more tedious work I do. Whoa, that's a big wasp. Don't sting me. I loaded up some of that hay over in that back corner I showed you earlier. Got a little bit. And yeah, it's pretty tedious work, but I just figured I'd show you anyway. It's basically I go through here and I fill up the rows. Last time I did like every other row. I don't know if you can kind of see it, like this row I did, this row I didn't do, this row I did, this row I didn't do. So I'm gonna go back and get the rows I didn't do last week. And yeah, obviously the ones I did, there's still some stuff going through there, but I'm gonna concentrate on the ones I didn't do because those are obviously the worst. So I've said it before, but basically the idea is just to layer this stuff with hay and hopefully choke down the weeds. Time goes on, every month or two, or actually right now I do it like every week pretty much. I'll add some more hay into it just because it's so hard to keep up with, but through time I figured eventually the ground will get soft enough and get fertile enough where it would need less and less, and also I'm going to build it higher and higher as we go. You know, every year I hope to build it up at least, you know, 3 to 6 inches would be nice, just to keep going up and up in elevation until it's maybe, I don't know, about 2 foot high would be awesome. You know, 2 foot higher than what it is now, and that's all good fertile ground. Obviously it's going to take some time to get there, you know, 4 to 6 years, maybe even longer, but the idea behind that is this is floodland, so I'd like to intentionally build it up higher and higher, and then plus it'll make the ground more fertile. And on top of that, if it floods, you know, it's got a more of a fighting chance to survive. If it's a minor flood and the water doesn't get too high, it's okay. But if it's like a major flood, and like right now, if it's a major flood, then all this is going to be gone in underwater. So this is hurricane season. It just started, so I'm crossing my fingers that we will survive the hurricane season.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the storm that's happening right now. This is obviously Hurricane Laura, and here's the aftermath. This is in Texas. This is Crystal Beach, Texas. Ow!
And my garden will survive. Of course, people are more important, they should survive, but yeah, the garden, I'm hoping it survives if there is a hurricane. And I'll go ahead and just record it. You know, it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. It's just tedious work, that's all. Not too bad. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Even if you didn't like it, it's all right. I know subconsciously you did like it, so go ahead and hit the like. Well, yeah, that's basically it. I'll just show you what I do when I go through the rows. Basically, if I see some grass popping up, just basically toss some hay on it and hope it dies out. And there's a little bit more grass. Toss some hay on it. Hope that kills it. Sometimes, typically when it's long like that, I pull them out and then throw the hay on top because I know that's a spot where the grass is growing through anyway, but it's kind of hard to do that. Put the camera in one hand and bucket of hay in the other. But yeah, that's basically it. It's not rocket science. Maybe it's garden science, though. Huh. I guess it could be garden science. Take that, Bill Nye.
I wonder what the world would be like after a nuclear war. It would suck. So what's concluded about GMOs? Are they safe to eat or not? One of these is organic and one of them is genetically modified. Do you know which one? Neither do I, but generally the bigger one. No, No, you can't tell.
I'll just keep going through. As you can see, this one's really green. I don't know if I got enough hay to do that one, and this next one is pretty bad too. I'm getting tired, so this is definitely gonna be my last load of hay. So whatever I don't finish, I'll try to get it done tomorrow or maybe next week. Anyway, I appreciate everyone watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, focusing on gardening and growing everything from fruit trees to vegetables and all. And like I said, I've had this property for 2 months now, and I feel like I've gotten quite a bit done, but I got a long way to go, and I'm excited. And I'm ready to grow everything possible. And I do mean everything. Now that I have the land for it, I'm ready. Yeah, keep watching, keep tuning in. Yeah, hopefully I'll teach you guys some good information. And like I said, this is a learning experience for me as well. I've just done this on the side. I quit gardening for probably 10 or 12 years. I traveled for work, so now I'm getting back into it. So I'm learning a lot from YouTube and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, come join me on my journey. Later.